friends, or hey, what's up, random person, you're cool, you know absolutely nothing about brawl hacks, but hey, random person, you want to be in my video, okay. No. We need to make this entertaining. So I'm going to pick whoever makes a brawl hack review video that is good. If you are good at brawl hack reviewing, then you, in a video format on YouTube, just make it a video response to this video, and if you're good, I will pick you for a co-host. And I don't know if you'll be the first co-host, because some of my friends who are interested in brawl hacking, who do know about brawl hacking, who are on Skype to talk to me a lot, they actually want to do it. There's two of them. Actually, there's three of them. There's three guys that want to do it. I'll pick one of them or two of them, because one of them's not very good at co-hosting. But anyway, I'll pick one of them or two of them for like a few videos of brawl hack reviews, and I'll have them as co-hosts. I'll pick them first for the videos because I know them and because I've talked to them on Skype and everything. So I'll just pick them first for co-hosting for the next videos that I have co-hosts in. And then for the other reviews, if I get any video responses that are good, that the person is, you know, good at reviewing a brawl hack in his video response, then I'll pick that person as the next co-host after the two other co-hosters have done stuff, or three, if I decide to pick the three friends, or just two of my friends for the next videos or so. So yeah. Also, the reason I asked about the PSA and model importing hacks thing is because there's been a lot of model importing now. There is so much model importing, it's crazy. I mean, I thought about just going on the website and being like, look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff they're importing as character models. It's insane. It's insane. And that's because it's so easy now. It's so easy to do that. You just, like, here's a character from modelresources.com. Okay, I know how to rig, I know how to texture, blah, 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 blah. You rig it to the character that fits it. 3ds Max, Brawl Box, it's done. You know, it's like, wow. There's so many model imports now. It's amazing. PSAs, not so much. PSAs, not so much now. It's like very rare you'll see a PSA. You'll be like, it's going through model import, model import, model import. PSA? I wonder if it's any good. And then you try a PSA and it may be good, or maybe one that's not that great. But whatever, it's user-based content. You can't really expect everything to be great about everything that they do. But most of the time, it's good. So, you know, PSAs, they're not very common now. But for the ones that do come out that are PSAs, I'll review them and I'll show them off and whatever, if they're really good. If the PSA isn't very good, like if it's okay and no one's gonna really care if I show it, I'm not gonna show it. But if it's like horrendously bad PSA, or if it's awesome good PSA, I'll show it. If it's okay, unless I like it for some reason, for some particular reason I like it, even though it is just okay and it's not awesome, I'll still show the PSA because I like it. But if it's not interesting, then I won't really show it. So that's all about the updates. I need to address this right now. I've gotten 2 strikes on my account on YouTube for right now. And that's kind of bad, because if I get one more strike for a copyright thing on YouTube, they'll take me down. They'll take off my YouTube account and boom, it's gone. Even though I have most of my stuff backed up right now, I've got most of my stuff that I want to re-upload back, I have that backed up on my computer. Even though I have, you know, all the recent videos backed up, that's kind of bad because I'll lose my subscribers and I'll lose all those comments and all that stuff that's awesome about my channel that I want to keep. And I have, you know, that video suggestions and like to have to bring that all back on a new channel. Okay, so just in case, if I get banned, if YouTube's like, oh, you did another copyright thing, we hate you. If YouTube gives me another strike on my account, not really YouTube, but the people that give YouTube a notice, and then YouTube gives you the strike because of that person's notice. Anyway, if I get another strike and I get banned from YouTube, here's what my new account will be. My new account on YouTube will be Lightning Rod Shock. Okay, Lightning Rod Shock. I know it doesn't sound like Lightning Rod Productions, but that's too long of a screen name, so I call it Lightning Rod Shock. Lightning Rod Shock is my new channel that I've made that doesn't have anything on it yet, but that will be my new that will be my next channel to use if my Shock 44 channel gets taken down. Because I don't want to make like Shock 55 and Shock 66 or something like that. That's just, I don't really like numbers anymore. I want to make my channel sound cool. So if I do get Shock 44 taken down, I'll have a new channel. I have it right now, and I'll start uploading stuff to it whenever. So go subscribe and check out Lightning Rod Shock channel, and check that out. And just in case my stuff gets taken down, just in case I get banned, so that you guys don't go, oh crap, he's got I don't know why you guys are high pitched. Oh crap, he's gotten banned. What do we do? Just go, oh, we'll go on to Lightning Rod Shock. Of course, he's got a backup channel. Just go on there and start doing everything you did on my channel on there again. Just subscribe, just post everything, and act like nothing really happened, because that's how it's going to be. I'm going to upload everything back up there, and there you go. So, that's all I would need to say. Let's go on to behind the scenes. On to behind the sheens, ladies and gentlemen. The sheens. I don't know what sheens are. Probably that guy from June Neutron. Okay, on to behind the scenes of Brawl Hack reviewing. Now, if you guys have been wondering, Shock 44, how do you do your Brawl Hack reviews? Well, it's very simple, actually. You first get a Dazzle, or some kind of capturing. Get a Dazzle, because they're awesome. And I heard that they've gone down in price to like $30 now, and not 50 anymore. So yeah, go ahead and get a Dazzle. I've heard that Easy Cap is okay. It's like the cheapest one, but I've never used Easy Cap, so I have no idea if that's like good enough for you. So I recommend Dazzle. This thing, I've heard people have like gotten theirs like to break after a while, but mine hasn't broken yet, and it's pretty good, and it hasn't messed up at all for me yet. So they last pretty long. I've had that for about 3 years now. I think maybe 4 years. Anyway, 260 controller. There's the Wii hooked up to the game with the GameCube controller, whatever, that's what you do. Okay, so TV. You think, how do you get the footage of the TV on the TV and on the computer at the same time? Shock. How do you do this? Well, you have this thing. This is called a Y cable. This gray thing. This is called a Y cable because it's in the shape of a Y. I didn't know it was called that until my friend told me that. But basically, you plug your Y cable into your video input, and then you take your video input of the Wii. Put the video input of the Wii in here. Now it's on the TV. In order to get it into here, you have to have another free RCA cable. You have to have an RCA cable. You have to have an RCA cable that, just goes from these two to these two. They're both male-to-male RCA cables. Ask Radio Shack what male-to-male means. That's because they just call them that. Basically, you plug the either red or yellow. I mean, red or black. It doesn't really. Whatever colors you got right here, just choose one. I like black because I like to use red for audio, because red and white audio. Black, you don't use black for anything, so I'll use black for video. So you have the Wii plugged into this side, and it doesn't really matter which one you do. Just plug one in here, plug one in here, the RCA in here, Wii in here, and then you plug the other end of the black one in the Dazzle capturing device, whatever you got. Then I know you're saying, well, Shock, what about these audio thingies? Why don't you use the audio thingies? Well, I don't know. I've had some bad luck with Dazzle audio import. It doesn't really work all the time for me. So I decided that this was a better method. The better method of doing audio is to have a RCA to an RCA to audio, or what is it like? It's like it's like being able to plug a headphone cord. It's a headphone jack that goes into RCA cables that are for audio only. So I have this USB device right here that goes into the computer. Plug it in for the microphone on the USB audio device, and then I have it going into here, plugging into this thing. Basically, we got what we got right here. We got the RCAs that come from the headphone jack that's plugged into the USB microphone port. Got the RCAs right here. They go into here. This is another Y cable. This is a black Y cable, not a gray Y cable. This is a black Y cable, not a gray Y cable. And then this Y cable goes into a little coupler, an RCA coupler. You can get all this stuff at Radio Shack. Radio Shack has all this extra wire stuff you can get. RCA coupler, and then I have this another Y cable going out so that it can grasp both left and right audio in there, so that you get both left and right audio, and then you get both left and right audio going out, and there you go. You got the audio. You go into the computer, and that's how you get the audio. And so once you have that all rigged up, you go to capture video. So you select the Dazzle as a recording device, and then you select your USB thingy as the audio device, and then you click next. I know that doesn't say USB, but I'll explain later why that doesn't say USB. This is on Windows Movie Maker. You can use Movie Maker or Pinnacle Studio, Pinnacle DVD Recorder, but I don't like Pinnacle. I liked Pinnacle Studio for a while, but then for some reason it stopped working on me. And I also liked Pinnacle Dazzle DVD Recorder, but I didn't like the MPEG format. It didn't really work for my Sony Vegas. Sony Vegas didn't like the MPEG format of that program, so I started using Windows Movie Maker because it makes WMVs. WMVs are the best format for my Sony Vegas version of Sony Vegas. Anyway, so you name your video, whatever. You save it somewhere. Then you do best quality playback. Next, and then you have your Wii right here because that's what the Dazzle sees, because it has that Y cable splitting it. The Y cable splits the video. You don't need to split the audio because I'll explain that later. Then you start capture, then you stop capture, you click finish. That's how I record the footage. I use replays because in replays you can zoom in on the character and look at him and have him still be moving. So you can zoom in on the action in replays. You can't do that while you're playing the game. So I don't record it live. I record it after I do basically I record the game and then I make a replay of it, and then I record the replay. So and I'll zoom in and out and move the camera around. You get certain angles for you guys on the replay. So about the audio. The audio is rather complicated.